What you say, now what you say. Y'all don't talk about me. I literally just got through working out. Had to let that sun beat on his body. You feel me? So yes, I am a little sweaty, but don't worry, because I'm gonna wash that ass after this. But yeah, I had a dream last night. I had a dream. Thought the Martin Luther King. But I can't remember the specifics, but I do just remember that it was like we had somebody discovered something, like something was unburied, whether that's figuratively or literally. Yeah, that's what I remember. So we're gonna get into it. Cars that flew out is grief and gossip, and that was at the bottom of the deck. So somebody feeling some grief about some gossip and how they try to paint a picture about you. See that paintbrush in their hand, the one in the middle, talking about you in a negative way. Or this could be you, you know, spreading your love and light and talking to people about healing, because she does have a lotus flower, like right there in her heart chakra. And people around here, like, looking at her like, this, she batshit crazy. She don't know what she talking about, da-da-da-da-da. So they gossiping. But now they in grief because while you was teaching them how to heal, show them how to love. You're Lil Wayne. Like, they wasn't listening to you, but now they wish they would have, so they wouldn't have done all the things that they have done towards you. Speaking ill against you, the spell work, right? Yeah. Now they want to come and bring balance, because skeletons coming out the closet. Keep it in the closet. Because when I turned on Pandora, Carrie Hilson was on telling the truth. Yeah, victim. Now they trying to act like they the victim, when really, or they try to make you the victim, but they was the one that was trying to keep you trapped. Message. And all these dealing with the heart chakra. So yes, their heart chakra was not open, but yours was. Like they was trying to take away your inheritance. Yeah. Impasse. That's dealing with your sacral chakra. Like they was in limbo. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you was talking, like you was excited about, you know, what you wanted your future to be, what you was going to do, like how you was changing, and it was showing that. And these people being in the lower state, they didn't get it. They were still stuck. But you had been enlightened, dealing with your solar plexus. Therefore, you grew. You uprooted yourself, because see how this root is not attached? It's not in the ground. You uprooted yourself. You branched off, because you see that these people was not going to do what they had to do. You branched off. You went on your quest, your destiny, because you knew that these people was not yielding any fruit, that their grass was dead. You wanted to go where the grass was greener, which is where you was watering yourself, and it's your throat chakra, speaking your truth. And you knew to get there, you had to forgive. You have to forgive yourself and others for things that they have done and the things you have done that you allowed to do. Yeah. And patience. It's throat chakra. So maybe people who didn't see your master plan was impatient and was trying to, like if you was having ideas about things, like what you wanted to implement in your life, they was stealing your ideas. They was being impatient and trying to do it before you. You know, they might have been successful for a little bit on it, but it wasn't meant for them. So they wasn't really successful. It all came tumbling down. Yeah. And they was trying to confuse you. Message. They was trying to confuse you with your crown chakra. So you won't think that you had a soulmate out there, which is your root chakra, making you feel like that you couldn't find a soulmate, a helpmate, or whoever that was destined to be with you, to love you, and y'all love on each other and guide each other to, you know, and help others in the process. They didn't want you to see this, so they confused you. That's why they did all these things towards you, to keep you in your root chakra, your south node, make you do things that went against yourself, that didn't show love. Like, you probably didn't even have no kind of guidance when it came to properly showing love. Phone call. Let me get this. All right, y'all, I'm back. It's a little baby boy. I had to answer the phone. But anywho, yeah. But you came out this fog. It's a miracle. When you walked away, you got an isolation. I'm telling y'all, anytime y'all go through a spiritual awakening, you are going to have to go into hermit mode, whether you want to or not. I keep telling people, especially the people that I do readings for, who are at that crossroad where you're going to continue your path or you're going to go on something new. And I tell them, you know, this journey is not meant for everybody to be with you. Like, you have to do this alone, because you have to understand what are your thoughts and what are people projecting onto you. Like, to find yourself, you can't be around a whole lot of people, because that's a lot of energy that's around you. Their energy is connected into yours, so you have to find that solitude, that peace, so you can meditate, be clear in what you're hearing, and make sure what you're hearing is coming from your ancestors. Because people are not going to see your vision. And because they can't see it, or because they're jealous and they want to take your vision, take your destiny, swap out, then they are going to do stuff against you, whether it's in secret or out in the open. That's that love bombing. Yeah. You're going to have to be that mysticism. Like, people don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm hearing alluring. Like, but I know that's not the word I want to use. But you have to, you know, be mysterious. Gratitude spirit. Yeah, you have to be mysterious. Like, you can't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to work hard at it. Because I'm telling you, like, once you start going down that rabbit hole, it's just going to be so much information that's going to be right there. And, like, spirit going to be like, okay, yeah, touch on this, touch on that, touch on that, touch on that, touch on that. But then don't worry about that right now. I'm going to bring you to this, because this right here is what's going to connect you to all this. But this is foreshadowing to what you're going to have to eventually get to. Yeah. And people are going to think you're being despondent against them, with them. But you have to grow and heal. They on the outside looking in. They trying to steal your creativity, whether you're pregnant or that's your creativity, your energy, your chi. And this is what spirit is protecting you from. People stealing. What's that dude name? I think his name Miney Duck. He's famous on Vine. He'd be like when Walmart with his parents or somebody like that, and they'd be like, "Ooh, she's stealing." Yeah, that's what they doing. They're stealing. Like, you have to sit back and evaluate who people are in your lives, like who are truly there for you and who are truly there to keep you, you know, bounded to the bullshit. To the bullshit. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in the relationship. What I tell you, I try to tell you. Yeah, because they were trying to control you and you wasn't happy. Frog Princess. He wise counsel listening. All right, y'all, I'm trying to tell you. Please believe me. Yes, like every frog you come across, or every prince, person that you think you come across is not a prince. Like, you have to see the signs. And in order for you to see that, you have to get away from that and set your boundaries from people. What are you looking for? Like, you can't expect nobody to love you the way that you want to be loved when you can't even show yourself that love. message. Like, for real. Like, for real. Because a lot of us didn't get the type of love that we should have gotten when we was younger. And then a lot of us, what we thought was love wasn't really love. And what we seen other people, as far as like relationships with our parents and other people, our friends, relationships and sisters and brothers, and what they experienced growing up, and cousins and stuff like that, like a lot of that was toxic. So we don't know how to love. But, you know, love starts within. It starts within yourself. That's why self-care and self-love is so important, because then you open up your heart chakra. So then you learn how to forgive. You see people in a different light. You know, like they say in the Bible, you know, forgive them for what they don't know what they do. Because like I said, a lot of people do not know that they are being ran or puppeteered by demonic entities. And it's our entities that has been in your family bloodline for a long time. And a lot of us, message, that was my speaker going on. And a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, don't even belong in these in families that we grew up with. But we was put in that family's life to break that generational curse. I'm telling y'all, it goes deep. Your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. Yeah. So a lot of y'all can recall when you was little, like you had imaginary friend. That was like your ancestors and stuff. They protected you from a lot of things. I know mine did. And then, you know, they disconnected me from them by doing a little spell work and blocking off my crown chakra, my throat chakra. Because I never could understand, in the summertime, I'd be fine all summer. But when it came time for our big family reunion, all of a sudden I'm sick. And the main thing that's hurting is my throat, like to the point where I could barely swallow. Because they didn't want me to talk, because I got a lot of messages through my dreams, and my parents and my mom and all them did not want me to speak upon such things that I would see in my dreams, because me being a child, I didn't know what I was seeing. I'm just thinking they just dreams, you know, but they was actually real. They happened. So yeah, kid, soon I will show you whom to trust. I'm telling you. Because people wear masks. You got a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. And if you pay attention, like, because it's showing me a little Red Riding Hood, you know, when the wolf was in the bed acting like the grandma. Like, physically, you could see if you wasn't asleep, you could see that, oh, that person ain't who they say they are. You know, like they teeth are showing like you seeing this, but, you know, it's like a fog that's over you and telling you, oh, it's okay. You know, this person ain't gonna hurt you, when really they are. That's that confusion spell they was throwing at you. Wolf Moon, I will watch over you. Did I not say? Your ancestors have been there with you. You just got disconnected from them. So now it's time for you to get reconnected with them. And let them help you, guide you. And trust your intuition. You can't trust your intuition, that gut feeling, when your gut ain't right. So I keep telling y'all need to fast. Make sure y'all going regularly. Like, really, if you eat something, you should be going to the bathroom down there every time after you eat. So y'all need to really just start thinking about your health, because it starts there. Like, if you got kids, I don't want my kids having to be in that position to think about putting me in a nursing home or taking care of me and me sucking the life out of them, which I know they would do it because of the love they have for me. But I want them to live a full life and not have to worry about me. So therefore, it starts with me. Like, people are always talking about that's just generational, you know, having kidney disease, doing dialysis or strokes or diabetes. No, that's not hereditary. That's a choice. We choose to eat hog maws and pig feet, pickled eggs, and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I am not shaming nobody if you eat that. But we all know it's not good for you. Especially for you Bible thumpers, that always want to talk about, people who read tarot and stuff and say that's of the devil. Yeah, that is of the devil if your heart is not good, if you're not healed, if you're not doing it for the right reasons, if you're not really helping nobody. But you got to understand and remember, too, in the Bible, it also talk about how them kings will call these spiritual advisors. They might not call them tarot readers or anything like that, but they did divination of some sort. And they used them to see what was going to happen next or what was going on. So, yeah, don't come for us. Because I'm going to throw this shit right back up in your face. And you're going to be like, just have faith. Get the fuck out of here. A beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. Come on now, spirit. And I just be talking, and these cards be right there, and I really don't be paying them no attention until I look at them for real. Like, so I be channeling. Okay, it said mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. They wanted you to be docile. Like I said, to make you feel like you was the victim, like made you timid. They didn't want you to have that fire that was within you. And these koi fishes also reminded me of The Last Airbender. Was it the cartoon version or like the movie version? I can't remember which one it was. But how the ancestors were in the water and it was fish. Now, I believe they were koi fish. And it was a movie. And they wounded one of the koi fish. And one of the girls, like the princess, I think she was with the water, ice, water. I think that was her tribe or whatnot. But she sacrificed herself to keep that bloodline going. It was like, or whatnot. That's what I'm picking up. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. Yeah, they threw a lot of challenges and difficulty at you, but instead of you complaining, like you seen the issue, you went through your emotions dealing with that, but you also was like, okay, well, when life throw me lemons, shit, I'm just gonna squeeze them motherfuckers and I'm gonna make lemonade, or I'm gonna plant these seeds and I'm gonna make a lemon tree and then start selling lemons or something like that. It's like you divert the crisis in some type of way, like you go around it. And you still was in a positive mindset, like you still would help others. You still would treat others like, human beings. Because then it's saying, eat me. So maybe some of y'all interested in partaking in mushrooms. I say if you do that, make sure you are around somebody that you really, truly trust. And if possible, film your experience. But also talk to it. I don't care if it's like in chocolate form or powder form or you eat the mushroom, like plants and cacusas, animals. They have their own vibration. Everything vibrates. But because we're in a low density 3D, like a lot of things stand still that we don't see moving. So talk to it. Tell it what you want. Like you want to see who you are. Let you see the truth. And I'm telling you, you will see. Now, wherever that take you, I don't know, spirit may take you down, one of your past lives and show how you was, unalived at some point, for example, or have you looking in the mirrors and showing you like what mirrors you're looking in are actual portals that you need to be mindful of and make sure you're cleansing or take out of your place of dwelling. Like, that's why I don't sleep with no mirrors and while I'm sleeping, none of that stuff. Because you never know. Yeah, Elizabeth and the Lion, it's time to become a great leader. They did not want you to see, they didn't want you to see that you was a leader. They did not want you to be able to tame that lion, that beast. Hold on, someone calling again. Yeah, see how I keep getting interrupted? Yeah, they wanted to interrupt your progress. So they were sending stuff to you. I'm telling a lot of confusion, a lot of glamour, you know, death spells, controlling spells, love spells to try to get you to come back or open, you know, your heart back up to them so that they can come back in, slide back in. Because I'm telling you, they wasn't expecting you to walk away and not look back. Yeah, the fairy bee. My life is sweet. Because they watching. I'm telling you, they watching. They got other people watching and all that stuff. Like, you sweet as honey, but you also can be that killer bee when somebody fuck with you, that queen bee. And two, I'm getting that this is how they acting. Like, their life is sweet since you've been away from them. And it really ain't. Like, they in heartache. They in pain because your light was everything. That's what they was feeding off of. So all the lies and stuff that they have been telling you is coming to surface because they have to keep going with the lies. And you're not there for them to pin it on. So the lies don't make sense. Like, people are seeing them for exactly what they are. And you was keeping them from getting their karma from things that they done in the past. Like, whatever is coming up, it may not necessarily have to do something with you, but something they done did back in the day when they was younger or past, present, future. But the shit is coming back up because they thought they dotted all their I's and crossed their T's. But like I said, because your light, your energy was keeping them from being seen and keeping them from getting their karma, they was hiding in your energy. So they can't hide no more. Y'all know I fuck up shit. So, charge it to my mind and not my heart. Quetzalcoatl and the priestess of time. The time has come. The time is to act is now. Yeah. Like that Kundalini rising. That's what I'm getting. Like, this the year of the dragon. You are the last dragon. Yes. It's time for you to show the world who you are. Your superpowers that they was trying to hide. The butterfly fairies. I am reborn. Come on, y'all. I cannot make this up. A lot of y'all are starting to see, if y'all haven't already, your past lives, like who y'all connect strongly with. Who your ties are. Like, you have a royal bloodline, but they don't. That's why they mad. Fuck it. 2 kittens. You must choose. Come on now. That's that crossroad. You gonna choose. Are you gonna go on the light path, which is the right hand path, or you gonna go on the left hand path, which is the dark side? That's your choice. Are you gonna stay where you're comfortable at, or are you gonna get uncomfortable and go where the money resides? And money don't necessarily mean that green paper, but your abundance. Your abundance can come in different ways. Like, money don't rule the chosen ones. Love rules the chosen ones. That's how we are able to manifest, because we manifest from our heart chakra. Keep saying it. Bats in the belfry. You can achieve great things. They know this. Everything you do, everything you touch, you know, is the Midas touch. That's why they hide under your energy. That's why they need your energy back. That's why they want you back. I want you back. Fiona and the unicorn, the gift of sacred sight. So yeah, a lot of y'all are clairvoyant. Divinators, oracles, seers, whatever, mediums. All the above and plus more. Like, they know you have gifts and you keep getting more gifts the more that you pass these tests, because your ancestors are bestowing the gifts that they had to you, because they know you're going to do right by them. Like, you're not going to let power and all that stuff, like, take control over you to where you start going to the dark side. And you start using it against people and not for people and helping people. So you got little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibilities. So they don't necessarily mean, you know, your biological brothers and sisters, but your sisters and brothers and spirit. Like you have a responsibility to them. Like this was your contract to help awaken them. Yeah, King of Pentacles. 517. You're abundant. You're grounded. And it's how people see you. And they just want the money. What's this sticking out? Emperor. It could be an emperor or empress. Yeah, 7 of Swords. They want to steal it. Just like with every kingdom. You always had somebody coming in wanting to conquer them because they want their riches. Stealing their riches because they don't have. That's over with. You see these sneakiness. Because somebody wanted to have power and control. They wanted to be the emperor and empress. So they were stealing. Being deceitful. And you see that sword that's by that fireside? Like, that's part of the truth that's coming out that they couldn't get. Like, you see how he looking back at it like, dang, should I go get it? But this wolf right here is about to wake up. I don't want to wake up that wolf and then they wake up the other pack, the other wolves. So I got to leave it. So they got caught. I'm telling you, they caught up in something, you know, in reverse. They hangman. So whatever that they did, you've been enlightened. Like they had you at a standstill, probably had you like in a jar or something like that. Because you see these ruins are etched in the tree too. So they thought they was doing something, but there really was spirit protecting you. What they thought they was doing for harm, spirit was doing for better, so you can see and realize who you are. So now you've been enlightened. Like you're free. You came from up off this spell. You activated that. You activated that seal that spirit had over you. Was this the 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands? Yeah, you that wounded warrior. Like you know people are coming to attack you spiritually and physically. But you have your guards up. And I said sigils, like this is a sigil. Some of y'all may need to look up sigils. Because I know that's what Solomon used when he had these demons and stuff to build his temple. He was controlling them. Yeah. And these are your ancestors, these beetles. Looking at these beetles is on the ground too. And beetles play an important part because it's showing me like the Egyptian beetles. I forget right now spiritually what beetles mean. So y'all can look that up too. You know, Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Now, come on, y'all. Look at that dog. Didn't he unburied that bone. I'm telling you, whatever they did, if they unalived somebody or had something to do with that, it's being discovered. Their secrets are being discovered. And you telling the truth and speaking on your truth is doing that because you don't even know if it's pertaining to them or not. But something that you're saying is have them bothered. Them demons are being bothered. So they do stuff against you and you're not even doing nothing to them. So whatever you put out there in the world is going to come back to, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you are on your right path, if you're healing and you're not engaging in, you know, that mess anymore. Like you're walking the straight and narrow, like you understand that you're not perfect. But when you recognize that you are getting off your path, that you know, you falling back to the wayside, like you straighten up and be like, hey, you got to get it together. Get it together. See how these cards flipping that? Queen of Swords, did I not say? You speaking your truth. You speaking your truth. Like, you know that you speaking your truth is going to have people mad, but you're not worried because you know you have protection around you. You're strong as the ox, but you also have the fierceness of that lion, that tiger, whatever. Because I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan, I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears. Like, that's the strength that you have. But you also know you speaking your truth is going to have people attacking you. So you ready for it. Like, you don't have your guard up all the time because you know you have your ancestors around you. They are going to continue to protect you when you speak your truth. And you're also helping these other entities that are attached to them, that they are controlling, that they took their lives or whatever, they did something to them. Like, you're helping their ancestors or them or whoever the case. Like, you speaking up, you're helping them, you're freeing them. So therefore they are revealing what it is that these people have done, because it's causing somebody in their family or somebody who's connected to them to listen up, or they bringing back memories, or whoever in their family have these gifts. Like, then they start speaking about it because they seeing you and they like, oh, okay, well, yeah, people think that she's crazy, but I see that light that within her, and I want to have that peace like him or her have. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going to start speaking my truth. And you see how the dominoes fall like that? Yeah. I'm telling you, your words have magic. You're not out here lying on people. As above, so below. Y'all see it? And you see how this snake at the bottom is shedding its skin? Seeing snakes all the time does not mean, you know, you have enemies. Like, snakes mean transformation as well. Some of them, you know, depending on what kind of context it is that you see the snake. But yeah, you know, you have the power, and you're giving other people the power to speak their truth and tell their truth. And this is what's helping unveiling something. I'm telling you, this Tower card. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And you see they trying to escape. They trying to run. You're like, no. No. So whoever this was that was trying to, y'all forget my nails. I'm scratching, you know, a little dirty. But whoever that was that's falling out, that's the ringleader. Because this person had been doing this to you for a while. And they wish death upon you. And these other people just helped in some type of capacity. They helped this person who was the ringleader. And then on top of that, and I should have pulled it out because it came out anyway. And these other people, you know, they was doing stuff on their own too, because they started watching you and seeing you. And they wanted to be you. And they was jealous in some type of way. So they started doing things. So it was just a lot of spell work, word magic that was going around. And it was just too much to where it got them caught up in their own web of lies. I'm telling you, it's people from your past. 6 of Cups. Now they want to come in and act like, you know, they want to grow old and they want to, you know, be with their grandkids or, you know, watch the kids and live a happy life now. When they sat here and did all this other stuff. But look how these kids playing. They putting the dirt in them cups. Like, they digging. People digging. Tell them the dirt that they threw on your name to try to make you look bad. You use that same dirt and you built flowers. You planted flowers. See, it's a flower in that one, a flower in that one. Like, you made good with that dirt. You didn't fight fire with fire. You continue to do your thing, because if it was true, if it wasn't true, why are you going to sit here and try to defend it? Because everybody knows that if you're not guilty of something, the more you try to speak on it and talk about it, the more people are going to talk about it and be like, oh, yeah, I know she did it because of da-da-da-da-da. But when you go silent and you don't try to prove yourself, you let your actions and stuff speak for itself, like, you're going to get vindicated. And don't sit there if you are doing the shit and you sit there and get quiet and thinking that you're not going to get your karma because you're not speaking your truth. Well, you still going to get your karma, so you can't play karma. Period, point blank. Then you had a Knight of Swords in on sideways, on the side. Like, yes, some truth is coming in. It's like halfway there, or that you're still trying to stop the truth from coming out. But it's coming in quick. They can't stop it. So don't give up. Keep speaking your truth. Keep talking about it. I don't care if nobody else is talking about it. That's too many. I don't care if nobody else talking about it, but you got your 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Because you're the High Priestess. Spirit is going to keep giving you these messages. Because they keep attacking you. But their attacks are futile. They weak. You balance the light and dark. Like, you might not physically see it, but you have that connection. And then plus, this High Priestess, I'm getting that's an ancestor. You know, they gave you this gift when you was a baby. So your people knew who you were before. 5 of Swords. That's why they was all up in your head. They knew you were the Queen of Cups, but they knew if they had your emotions all over the place that you would miss out on what it is that Spirit was trying to give to you, your divine inheritance. Because like I said, if your emotions all over the place, you're not stable. When you manifesting stuff, you're manifesting a little bit of what you want, but you're unclear. You're giving the universe mixed signals, so therefore destruction come in because you haven't healed a situation. So yeah, and then you end up getting heartbroken. This is, they wanted to keep you in this cycle. Keep them swords in your heart so your heart would not heal. But you see that fire, whatever it is that you did, you walked away, you let that fire, that ice, started burning that ice from around your heart. I'm hearing Beyonce song. What's that? Something. The walls come tumbling down. Y'all know it. Y'all know what she say. Yeah, you the star. You healed yourself. You're a healer. You're a natural born healer. And they didn't want you healing other people. Like I said, the grass grows greener wherever you are at because you water yourself and you help water others. That's why they was fighting, or they fighting now. They fighting blindly. And look, because at first I was blind, now I see. They blind. Because whatever evil eye that they were sending to you, they blinded by the justice that's coming to you, because you are returning to center and you banishing away from your energy and you binding it to them. So now you just sit back over here in the cut like you done stop fighting them. For what? Fighting was taking away your energy. Now you just sitting here like they sitting here steady hitting that wasp nest like they finna get stung 1,000 times and still ain't gonna learn their lesson. And they steady swinging. But each time they get bit by these wasps, they thinking it's somebody in their group, or they thinking it's you, when actually it's their actions that they're doing that's coming back to bite them. But they don't see it because they too blind. Blinded by envy. Y'all look like my channel, my eye. Looking bigger than the other one. Ew. Okay, yeah. 4 of Pentacles. 1919. Taking back your energy. Calling your energy back to you. Because you've seen these secrets, or this is what's being discovered. They fighting about this because whatever they stole has been discovered. I'm telling you, whatever they buried has been discovered, because this moon. Howling at the moon, like, and they crying. You see them teardrops? They crying. Because they can't hold on to it no more. This stuff belongs to you. It was always protected. See this crab, so that's what, Cancer energy. Then it has the Unk on there, so yeah. Everything has a balance. Everything will be balanced out. And your ancestors said it's enough. They done seen enough. They're tired. They tired of them stopping you or trying to stop you from going on your trip. Your destiny. Excuse me. Spiritual birth. I sound like a man. It's very manly of me. Yeah, this weekend I watched all Fridays. It just showed me when Pops was like, "Oh, Stanley." When Stanley came out the bathroom. That's how your ancestors are looking at these people, because they souls stink. Their energy stinks. Like, it reeks. But here you are pure and clean. You starting anew. Like I said, you branched off. And you starting your own bloodline under your terms. And it's being protected because look at that. The evil eye back there. You know, evil eye is all about protection. Warding away, you know, people sending negative thoughts and stuff to you. That's what I have on my ring. And then also say love on the side. So I can see it. So yes. As I'm returning that energy back to you, I'm still sending you love at the end of the day. Because I can't help what I am. I am that I am. And I am of love. But don't fuck around and find out. You heard me? And that's the motherfucking truth. You slayed that wolf in sheep clothing. You slayed. They thought you was alone. But you might be the lone wolf, but your ass is running in a pack. Your ancestors are all around you. A nice liar with, what's that, Nicki Minaj? A Moment for Life. Y'all go listen to that, because I'm hearing the verses off of that. I think it's the first verse off of that. And nice like a liar with the sling. Yes. Clap for the heavyweight champ. But I couldn't do it all alone. Yeah. I'm telling you, strength. The more they came at you, the more you was transmuting and you took their strength from them. And you was calling your energy back. And you was being connected. I'm telling you, we're not of this world. Because see how she's blue? And it's giving me off of Dragon Ball Z. Piccolo. My bad. Piccolo wasn't blue, he was green, but you know, there's just like beings coming from other dimensions. Have different hues. And it's also showing me the fifth element. The lady that was singing. Blue. It's like you had a distress signal that you sent out. When you started waking up, it's like a scent or something. A call. An energetic call that you called out. And this is what, like the signal had been broken. But how somehow you fixed it by reconnecting with your ancestors. And you was able to pull this signal out. You had the strength to put this signal out, like raising your frequency and your energy and your vibration in order to get that to work. And this is how you got all this protection. And the higher the more you keep your frequency up, your energy and your vibration up, each time they come at you, I heard with some high level warlock, high priestess, sorcerers, high priests, whatever the case that they using, like you elevate more, you ascend more, which calling on different higher powers. Like they just don't know how deep this run. I'm hearing silly rabbits, tricks for kids. What I say? Now they want to come, they going to them asking whoever they believe in to save them. The spirit like, nah. Everything you done is written in this book. So it's almost like giving me Peter at the gates to see if you're going to get in the gates of heaven. That's what I'm getting. Like, everything was written down in this book. And she's still trying to hide some shit. Telling half-truths. The spirit like, who's you fooling? Like, I see you. That's all right. I'm going to whoop you into shape. You want to lie? Yeah, you finna be a slave now. You're going to be slave to all these deeds that you have done. So what you put on other people is coming back. You're going to have to eat that shit. You're going to have to live that shit. Yeah, King of Wands. You were so passionate about it. Trying to stop other people and thought you was sitting on top of the world. Sitting on somebody else's throne. Nah, yeah, I done made this throne just for you. And now you're going to have to get that. You want people out in the cold? Guess what? You out in the cold. You cannot come here. Seats taken. We don't serve your kind here. It's protected. You are marked. This is only for the ones who have these sigils over them by spirit. Not the ones you created to try to control other people. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to get a message about it soon. Something coming quick and is spearheaded by your spiritual team. Because see this sword, this cape on this bird, and birds are like messengers. But I'm also getting to like police, because almost like a captain. The alphabet boys. Somebody gonna get raided. You're gonna probably hear about it, see about it, or something. Something's coming. It's coming in quick. Yeah, 9 cups, and it's gonna make you happy. Because them wishes that, and them prayers, or them reverence, the petitions that you were sending to spirit and thinking that spirit wasn't hearing you, they heard you. They just had to get all this stuff out the way, these people out the way. That's why they had to guide you out the way. So you can get these, so they wouldn't be in the way to, try to take. So you can get your wishes. Your wishes have been heard, and you're going to get that plus more. You can't even imagine. 2 of Swords. Yeah, told you. You wouldn't know what to do with it, but they still back here lurking. Trying to get you from the back. Sneak up on you. Sneak dissing. Nah. As long as you keep honoring your ancestors and keep your connection with your spiritual team, you're always going to be protected. Because you are serving a purpose in this spiritual army. Yeah. 4 Wands. You're going to be, stay connected with your ancestors and stuff. Right now, you are binded to them. And that's a good thing. Like you reconnected, like you healing their bloodline and possibly your other, your divine counterpart. Your stability, healing your root chakra. And this is you're binded to everything good. You're being protected because it's showing me like how some cultures will wear like the red bracelet. Because some of it represents, to ward away evil and stuff like that. Like you are connected. You win this for life. They can't touch you. All them swords they put in your back is in their back now. They thought you was unalived. They left you for dead. fool them, trick them. All you did was just heal from your wounds by the help of your spiritual guides, your spiritual team. And you picked up that sword. You waited till they walked away. Yeah, but they still watching you. And they trying to come back now with this big sword. Like it's like they all gathering together. Trying to get everybody they can. Like these other little swords, they were too small. It's almost like Tupac with 9 lives, getting shot 9 times and making it 50 Cent. So now they like, okay, well now I got to get a bigger sword because these little swords ain't doing nothing. I'm hearing, did you at least pinch the bitch? That. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Because you keep regenerating. And this could be going for you and your divine counterpart. Anything else? Yeah, something, I'm telling you, something is coming in. You got new beginnings, passionate beginnings. Coming in quick, Chariot. And they was sitting here, you know, partying and bullshitting. Like I said, they celebrated because they thought when they isolated you the last time they did something to you, they thought it was going to bring you down. You weren't going to come out of it. They left you for dead. But you tricked their ass. Now you sitting in your own throne and you like, what's up? I dare you, motherfucker, too. Yes, and that's why you get new beginnings. And it's coming to you fast. Chariot is coming to you. See that lotus flower? Your light is shining bright. And you shining it to the world. And it is protected by your spirit guides. So while they was up here partying and stuff, they didn't see all this stuff going on. Or by the time they tried to stop it, it was too late because you had already moved on to calmer waters. And healed yourself. And you was giving praise. Because it looked like a little music box. You took them swords that they left in your back because they had their energy on them. So therefore, a lot of us can read energy. And that's how another reason why you're able to tell the stuff that they have done. Listening to your ancestors. You know the signs of synchronicities. That box, Pandora's box. That's what I heard. Or that box of secrets or something. Or the gifts, and this was gifts that, you know, Spirit was giving you, your ancestors was giving you. You held on to that box that they were trying to take. Yeah, justice. Justice will be served. Mayat. What's this, an onion in her hand? Don't know the significance of onions. Vampires. This is garlic. My bad. Onions, like blood, purifying blood. A source of healing. Showing me like onions. Putting onions in socks. Pulling out the toxins and stuff like that. Okay, Spirit, weird. Yeah. When you plant onions, do they like overpower the garden? Like mint? Like you had to pull up the rotten onions because they started smelling and rotten? Because they didn't get the victory like they thought they was. This leader didn't get the victory. Yeah, I'm telling you. They want to come in and offer you something. But you see how I got their armor on? Like, they're not sincere with it. But still use your discernment. But they got their defenses up. Like, it's almost like they're going to come in drunk in some type of way. Just like looking at him, it look like he a little inebriated. Like, drugs and alcohol play a part as well. But yeah, 7 of Wands, you know what's up. You know what's up. You know to keep it moving. You defeated them before, you're going to defeat them again. You'd already defeated them. Them bitches don't have no legs to stand on. Like, they weak. SWV. Yeah. And why they doing all this? Try to think about ways asking that jinn to go and take your riches so they can hold on to whatever it is that they got. They can't get it back. All that has been stolen will come back to you. Past, present, or future. You sitting pretty. Like I said, your ancestors were protecting it. What they got from you, they stole from you was small, minuscule, compared to what Spirit is about to give you. Yeah, they're going to pay for that. Something coming in passionately. Because you was passionate about your healing. You was passionate about helping others heal. And not looking for nothing in return. You know, what makes you happy is seeing other people happy. You understand that spreading love that grows. They wanted you to spread hate. They wanted you to join their team. Yeah. So they can keep the wheel of fortune in their favor. No. The wheel of fortune is in your favor now. These snakes that was ruling, was on top, that was ruling it, they on their way to the bottom. You at the top. You see no evil. You don't participate in no evil. You speak out against it. And you got Set, Egyptian. Like, I'm picking up a lot of Egyptian energy. So I'm going to get out of this energy because, goddamn, my head is hurting. Stupid motherfuckers. Definition of insanity, keep doing the same thing, but they got away with it for so long, and then they so far up their ego with this empress energy, but it was a false sense of energy because they was using other people's energy. Them card, I'm telling you. They trying to get away from that Grim Reaper or Iku. They try to call him to you. He in cahoots with you. Touch not my anointed one. So I'm telling you, you see that? I just noticed that cauldron in the back. They had that thing going to where it was keeping, the moon was keeping all their secrets. Now the moon's spilling it. Those skeletons coming out the closet. Or they trying to get away. Or your friend. I'm telling you, friend the people that they have done wrong. That they sacrificed. You friend them. So that's why they're able to go and tell their ancestors and awaken the black sheep in their family. My throat's starting to hurt. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this. Yeah. And you will be rewarded because you're bringing in balance to society as a whole, helping raising frequency and other things of the like. You're doing your job. You're doing what you was contracted to do. So no matter how small or big you think the task is, everybody have their own task. And there's different levels to it. So like I said, once you pass a certain level, like they say, new levels, new devils. So y'all enjoy it. Live one moment at a time. Don't rush. It's coming to you. Have patience. What they don't have. So yeah, that's why they're getting tied up. Spiritual jail. or actual jail. Or they got them held up until the Grim Reaper or equal come see about them. Because they did it. They did it to themselves. I don't feel sorry for nobody. You free will. Only thing I can do is wish you healing and love. Because you're going to need it. Because you can't take my water. Because I'm too busy drinking it. Cucumbers. Cucumber water. So, with that being said, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Let me... I'm telling you, the sound of music, like that just, like it cleared whatever it was that was trying to come over me. Gratitude, spirit. Gratitude is when I fucks with you. That's my dog. That's my dog. Y'all, I'm telling you, if y'all really just see what I do on a day-to-day basis and when I'm by myself, y'all gonna be like, this girl is a nut. But I have fun with my ancestors. We drink. They get on my ass. Especially if I'm not, being obedient. I ain't telling no lies. She coming to tell you. And yeah. But we a family. I love them and they love me. Just because you can't see them don't mean they ain't there. Different levels to this stuff. They can't show you everything right off the top, right off the rip, because you probably will go crazy. And that's why a lot of people get on drugs and stuff like that real heavy, because they went down there too fast, or they can't, the things that they seen when they sold their soul, like they trying to forget it. They trying to run from it, instead of all they have to do is speak their truth, but they don't want to admit it because they too far up their ego. 42:24 when I said that. So that being said, y'all continue to keep your peace, continue to heal, continue to love. Let it come from a good place and not just for show, because energy doesn't lie. People do. Peace, love, and gratitude.